This is my first ever Drunk Ramblings, which is basically an experiment show type thing. A lot of my shows that I do are scripted. You know, I actually have a little teleprompter program. See if I can't pull that up for you here real quick. This show, on the other hand, is going to be different. It's going to be all on the fly. See, teleprompter. It's pretty cool. It's on my iPad. It does a little scrolling thingy. Normally goes a lot faster than that. Anyways, this one, like I said, is going to be on the fly. I had an idea for this. It's called Drunk Ramblings because every week I plan on reviewing a new beer. This one is the Pay the Ferryman. It's a porter. And it looks pretty interesting. I actually picked it up from the grocery store. They had like a little buy a 6-pack type make your own 6-pack type thing. It was pretty cool, so I could pick up whatever I wanted, and I got a bunch of them. This is the label. Is that neat? Look at the bottle cap. Oh, scary. Anyways, I'm going to review this beer, see how it tastes, and talk to you about random things I find to be important, interesting, or, you know, clever type things. So, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about on my first Drunk Ramblings is going to be arguments. You see, I was talking to someone the other day, and we both agreed. People argue really poorly on the internet. They kind of actually argue really poorly everywhere in general. People have a tendency to just sort of stop with, I just don't like it, or it's dumb, or it's stupid. And that's a really poor way to argue, and I'm going to tell you why. And in doing so, I'm going to show you why. Because if you are going to criticize something, you need to be able to describe your reasons for criticizing. You can't just say, well, it's dumb. Okay? It isn't an argument at that point. It's a simple criticism, and it's not even a good one. What you really should be doing is critiquing. It's where you go in and describe all the things that you like and dislike about it, you have good, coherent arguments, and you're able to receive some kind of argument in return. You might even be able to learn something, change your mind or perspective on the subject. Otherwise, you're just toting your own opinion, your own taste, as if it's some important influence on the subject, which, you know, when it comes down to it, the Greeks had a great phrase, you can't argue with taste. And you can't. It's just the what you like and you don't like. But at the very least, if you don't like something, and you just don't like something, for the fact that you don't like it, you should be able to just say that you don't like it without being able to say that it's dumb. It's not for you, but it doesn't mean it's a bad subject, or a bad book, or a bad movie, or bad anything. So that's my little point on it. So if you guys have a tendency to criticize this YouTube video, please give me some good points. Something, some good argument, some critique that will help me grow and learn and change, and hopefully something that I can at the very least argue against, and maybe open up your perspective as well. Yeah, well, that's one thing. So now to the beer review. Okay, well, this is a pretty good beer. I'm really into stronger type beers. IPAs and stuff like that, because I like a lot of rich, complex flavor. Not that there isn't complex flavor in lighter beers and ales, but sometimes you just kind of get a little bit more out of the stronger flavored beers. This is a stronger flavor beer, so if that's not your thing, then this won't be your thing. It doesn't have a lot of that burnt almost taste that you get with certain ales, but it does have kind of a thick aftertaste. Definitely be something that I would suggest looking more into, trying to pick up. I actually kind of dig this one. It is something that I would have to be a little bit more in the mood for to definitely pick this up, for like as to very specifically go to the store for this thing. It probably isn't going to be my number one go-to beer, but it's pretty good. Again, this is the Pay the Ferryman Porter. And,
It's a bye?
it's a bye. That was Shay over there. She's sleeping. But she supports my decisions to do videos while she's asleep over there. Okay, so that's my beer review and my drunken ramblings. I hope you enjoyed it, and if not, well then leave a comment that's critiquing me in a fair and concise way below. And if you do like it, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in 1 week. I plan on doing these every week. Put myself to a schedule so I actually stick to some of these videos. Thanks a lot, and good evening.